Good evening, this is Kuro. Got a tier 7 game in my Jervis. This was another ship that was requested. Going over the matchmaking, we've got a enemy Furious and no radar cruisers. There is a lot of cruisers that can be a lot of DPM. Destroyer wise, Jervis and Gnevny. We spawn over at on the west north of A cap on fault line, 3 cap domination. And gonna talk about these mid-tier Royal Navy destroyers. Some people seem like they have a hard time with them, and it's kind of understandable because they do have a different play style than most destroyers. Right here, I haven't played Jervis that much. It is based on I believe a tribal class destroyer. And typically that means that you have very good arcs to the front of your ship, but you have absolutely terrible kiting away. It's a reason why I actually don't like these boats. If I can't kite in a destroyer, I mean, take a look at how bad that is. Gajamada is the same way. If I can't kite in a destroyer, I'm kind of not interested in it. Because most of the time in a destroyer you're going to spend more time kiting away than you are, chasing something down. At least in my opinion. Now, the playstyle for these Royal Navy destroyers, particularly the mid-tier, the low tier, where you have much shorter range torpedoes than you're probably used to for the tier that you're in. It's an is what it is kind of thing. You're just gonna have to sort it out, and you work around that by getting in front of enemy pushes. I consider these boats primarily gunboats. You have pretty solid guns. They are a little floaty, but you've got, in general, pretty good DPM, pretty good pen on the HE. I see the Jervis smoking up, so just dropping torps in there. What I'm doing pushing up here, it's already a bit of a cluster, because you look at how well supported that enemy destroyer is. He's got a cruiser in cap with him. He's got a cruiser right behind him. He's got a Nelson pushing up as fast as he can. I've got a Nuremberg that's basically pushed up to actually support me. Our Omaha and our Congo, for some reason, are lollygagging around here where they can't shoot anything. And you're going to run into these issues with low tier and mid tier ships all the time. People just don't understand what the hell they should be doing. And that affects you as a destroyer player, because you can only play as aggressive as the team's letting you. Here I'm pushed up as far as I dare. And I'm actually going to fall back because there's a chance that this Dallas can just push straight through this smoke screen right into me. And that would not be good. These torps, they look like they should be nasty, but Jervis has hydro. If it would be the Gnevny, I'd probably land a torpedo or so. I expect nothing on the Jervis. He'll be able to get out of the way. Doesn't hurt to send it, though. That's what happened to that Congo. I was wondering why he did nothing. He got dropped once and detonated. Fantastic. So that means my nearest battleship support is the Colorado, who's coming from the middle of the map. It's just not going to happen. So right here, my Nuremberg is picking a fight with 1, 2, 3, 4 ships, and it's a squishy Nuremberg. These things just don't work out well. So I'm just going to reiterate to this guy, you need to just be bailing. and I'm actually going to start opening fire to try to take some heat off him. It's looking like that destroyer's interested in pushing up to keep him spotted, so gonna just shoot at him initially. And the destroyer, as soon as he turns away, I'm just gonna switch target to this low HP Dallas. And yeah, I'm playing with number 2 on my lap, so you're gonna see some kind of odd things. That's number 2 banging away on the keyboard, that kind of thing. So you've got these really short duration smoke screens, and what you're gonna see, you're just gonna see me using these to spam the hell out of people with HE and just gunfire in general. I don't have any flags on this, otherwise it'd be a much better fire chance. But this Dallas is still pushing. I end up picking up the kill. See the Dallas, gonna go ahead and pop a shot off and just start disengaging. Throwing some torpedoes at the Nelson. It looks like he's pushing. I'm just dumping one set of torps just on the offhand chance he pushes that side of the island. It's looking like he's interested in going in between the narrows. It's not a bad play because you can cut all of these guys off. It is a bit to try to chew on for one ship, but he's pretty close to cover, and I don't see anything necessarily wrong with what he's looking to do. Besides, he's got an Omaha that's pushing him, so you know, Nelson craps all over Omaha. Actually, think did he just shoot our color? Whatever. I don't know. But basically, he's not shooting at me, so I'm shooting at him. I'm not anticipating any enemy ships other than that Nelson really to be able to shoot at me. So just trying to get fires here, threw some torpedoes out there. I pick up a flood on the Nelson. I see this Nelson, it looks like he's starting to push in behind this island. And this gets botched entirely. Number 2 got so excited about this that he literally jumped up on the keyboard. But I'm basically stalking in here, and I'm debating on, you know, laying a slow... Yeah, that's right. You were responsible for this. Yeah, oh, come here. You're alright. Daddy's not mad at you. Wah. But, last minute, the Nelson looks like he's going the wrong way around the island. So I'm coming in here, and right here, yeah, he is all over the keyboard. Missed the torps, but I've got his stern. And AP through the stern will do a pretty good job. I did switch to HE, anticipating that AP may not work if he keeps turning, and was able to put him down with the last HE volley. So that starts to open up ACAP. We've finally got a Colorado here. I'm kind of loving these torpedoes that will never ever reach. But just going to keep using this smoke, keep pushing in. We're down, you know, 2 caps, gonna be 3. It's looking like at this point with the Jervis and B cap. So it's important for me to get on cap. So I'm gonna push aggressively onto the cap and not just step onto the cap. I'm gonna push in here because I want to start making a play for B cap. I'm expecting this Dallas to, well, those torps are basically designed that if that guy just kept trying to angle at the Colorado and Nuremberg, they'd take him out. But Apparently giving broadside is so much better. Who knew? But the benefit of these, you know, short cooldown, short duration smokes, you can just throw them out here like this. This Dallas, he's being spotted by another ship. I'm in relative safety. That Jervis and B-Cap can't torp me. So, damage dealing opportunity here. So, just gonna start pumping shots into this Dallas. See what I can do to help my team. Nope. No cell phone, sir. And the ship, even without flags, without demo expert, it's got good fire chance. I am playing this only with 10-point captain on this one. Survivability expert and concealment expert. Pick up a third fire on that Dallas. And I'm just saying the hell with it, and I'm going to B-cap. Figure there's enough there that should be able to kill that low HP Dallas. That New Mexico is pretty beat up, and Colorado overmatches New Mexico, so I'm predicting good things there. Yeah, right. So, gonna try to help finish off this Jervis. You can start to see here how floaty the shells are. This is, you know, under 7 kilometers, and, you know, it can still be a pain to get damage done on DDs at that range. CV's coming in, just no respect. The AA on this is trash anyway. I'm more interested in just getting shots into this New Mexico and getting on the cap. But the enemy team is pushing hard from C-cap, and this is where I think that we lose the game. This Omaha, this Boise, all pushing here into the mid, it's just not going to work out. I'm here trying just to distract. I do have some hit points. I saw the Nagato start to turn like he was going to shoot me, so I went on ahead and smoked up. Nope, nope, nope. I'm switching to this Algerie, and I'm doing that because it's a low HP target. We need the kills, and you know, it's something that I should be able to get off the board. And that volley hurt right there. I have no idea what that was. It is just trash. I think there might be some odd dispersion, stuff like that going on. Maybe the guy's just dodging good. It is a French cruiser. It doesn't appear that he's got, you know, an engine boost or anything like that. I'm trying to remember if Algerie even gets an engine boost. 199, and that guy's gonna get away. Now, the issue here is basically do or die time. I've got smoke coming up, and I'm just trying to hold in here. Try not to take a bunch of damage in the meantime. Trying to finish off this Nagato. The smoke's finally up. And unfortunately just took a good hit right there. And that does not bode well for me. Nagato goes down. And I'm basically going to try to rotate to torp this this enemy Congo while I'm trying to work on this Gnevny. The Gnevny starts smoking up. Honestly, I probably should have got another shot in on that Gnevny. It would have made this a lot less close than it was. But at this point, there's another misplay. Um, our Furious should be pushing with the team. Um, we have to get on BCAP. My fire did kill the Ganevny, leaving BCAP open, but we have a big points deficit. And right now, the Furious should be launching planes at this Algerie. Absolutely. Guys, 199 hit points. This Furious is much faster than either of these battleships. Should be right up there with these battleships, providing AA support. Because what's going to happen is this Furious is just going to pick them apart. And there's nothing that these battleships can really do about it. Colorado and Warspite, they both have very little AA, and there's just nothing that they can do to stop this other than, you know, this Warspite slowing down. Our Colorado is still not even pushing towards BCAP. You know, I don't know where the hell he thinks he's going. This Warspite, you know, he's making the right move. He's got to go to BCAP. This Colorado should be with him. At the end of the day, it's just not going to matter. This is going to be a loss because we end up losing the Warspite, and you know, there's just nothing you can do at that point. So this loss, you know, the argument could be, did I really need to make that hard last stand on BCAP? Should I have just let them push into B and just try to keep kiting and killing them? Honestly, I don't know. This isn't a very fast destroyer. I did have a speed flag on it. It is a CV battle as well. My hunch is the CV had already showed an interest in striking me. He would have continued to keep striking me. And it would have kept me lit for the enemy team, and I would have died and, you know, maybe not gotten that torpedo volley off on that Congo, because I most likely would be working from beyond my torpedo range. So, you know, this is another one I'm on the fence. I'm interested in what you guys think. Do you think I was too aggressive on BCAP? Or, you know, was I just trying to clear the way? So, let me know what you guys think. This is another one that, you know, I do like these games where you just kind of, even though this is a pretty good performance for a Jervis, what could I have done better to try to win this game? And I mean, you know, killing this, there were, I believe, 3, maybe 4 volleys that should have hit this Algerie that just didn't. They landed short. They, you know, weird dispersion, shells not going where I thought they were gonna, you know, whatever. Those shots are on me. Honestly, once we lost the Warspite, it was over. There's no coming back from that. Colorado is just too slow. You're not gonna get in there in time. And part of that is also the Colorado for, you know, taking this, you know, approach up here rather than just diving right in. The Furious should have been right there with the Warspite as well. Hi, buddy. And you getting all excited about torping battleships, mister. So, nothing much is going on here right now. Gonna fast forward it a few seconds. CV finds the Algerie. And just looked like either saturation modules or something. It happens. Yeah, but it at this point it really doesn't matter anyway. The losing that Algeria, it's points and a kill, but it's just going to prolong the game. CV is going to come back around. Enemy CV is playing smart. He's just parking right there. Again, our Colorado, he should be steaming for this point, not this gap, because you have to get on the cap as quickly as possible. It, ignore, dive bombers, ignore everything, and just push. That's the only thing you can do at this point. Um, but it's not going to matter. And you can see the speed that I'm talking about with the Furious. This Furious should have, hell, probably even led the way once that destroyer was killed. There's no reason that Furious shouldn't have been sitting right here when I was pushing into B cap. He could easily use this island as cover, launches strikes in, and whatever. But let me know what you guys think. What could I, as a player, done better to try to win this game? I'm interested in hearing what you guys come up with. So, gonna run over the end plates and then hop off here because he's getting a little testy right now. 94,000, 4 kills, uh, double cancer. Decent base XP for the loss. Just to sum up these destroyers, you really gotta get used to how fast it is, because it's not like there's a long cycle between these smoke screens. You can easily, on like a U.S. battleship, use one smoke screen, set multiple fires, force the damage control, and as soon as the damage control starts running out, your smoke's pretty much coming right back online. You can smoke right back up and, finish the job. Um, there's a lot of things you can do like that. You've got hydro that, keeps your smoke pretty safe. There wasn't a lot of hydro play this game. Uh, but, you know, this is kind of how you play these cruisers. They've got a very fast tempo with their smokes, the pressure that you put on the team. The idea is you basically are smoking up and you're shooting everything within your gun arcs, lighting it on fire, putting pressure on them to make them pull back, to give your team room, and just keep zoning them out as you're moving through the map. And you've got a ton of smokes, and your guns are pretty well equipped to do it. And ships that do want to try to push you, the torps are no joke. They hit hard. They've got good concealment. They're decently fast. Um, it really is only the short range that kind of is a balancing factor for the mid tier. But once you hit Jutland and Daring, you're up to 10 kilometers. They're very nice torpedoes to be able to use. So, hope you guys enjoyed the game. I will talk to you later.